Check, check, check. Mic check. All right, we're good to go. I'm ready to take on a new day. A new day indeed. Welcome, welcome. Last we left off on Baldur's Gate, Path of the Oath of the Ancients. We had a good old goblin fight at the beginning of this Druid Grove. And boy was it hairy. Boy was it tough. Found a bunch of chests. Interesting. Wonder what's going on that. What about now? How's that going? Hopefully we're back online. Alright, here we are. I think we're fixed. We'll see. Oh, perfect. In any case, let's do some talking to our companions. We need to talk it out now that we're safe. Starian, let's have a chat.
Well, this seems like a lovely little spot. The sense of impending doom aside.
Tell me about yourself, Starian.
Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Also, you may want to take care of those bruises. Which is really neat that they added that.
I've never had cause to visit a druid's grove before. Magic weighs heavier here, seeking solace in root and soil. Grounding, one might say.
I agree. Very much enjoyed, in fact. Tell me about yourself, Gale. I've been learning much about you.
Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry.
Poetry, you say? You'll have to let me know what else you pen. Might be interesting to listen to. What about your hobbies? The real you.
Certainly. That I have a great respect for privacy, for instance, especially my own.
Understandable. Understandable. Yeah, the game looks fantastic, doesn't it? Just, whew, gorgeous.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Couldn't agree more. But, Shadowheart, I have a question for you. What's the story with that odd artifact?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Understandable. Keep it to yourself. What do you think about everything that's happened to us so far?
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little?
What about our little stowaways? What's your mental state?
Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith Kresh will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind.
Definitely not my first choice either. She drives me up the wall, let's be honest. So, what are you gonna do once we get these tadpoles out?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course.
Where would you go?
Home. Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible.
Seems personal. I wouldn't pry. It's not something you want to talk about it, but if you ever feel like it, I'm here to talk.
Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation.
So, how am I holding up? Have I been a good friend?
You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do. And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
I'm sure you will. Wiggles eyebrows. Nice, Diz. Nice. Oh, there's your line. There's your line, Diz. We should get to know each other a little more. I, however, am afraid of commitment. Well, there's something that I need to take care of. Shall we?
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate? The food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
I don't care for fish. Red meat. Now, that's a different matter. Goblin tracks. Oh, you can practically smell the filth.
Keep an eye out. So my thoughts on this game so far, it's very early to be, you know, giving a critique and everything, but holy crap, I've never enjoyed playing a game more in my life. It is so good. It is so good. Ah, look at that. Standard horse was right. There was a shovel sticking out of the mound. Let's start digging. And there's a couple more places that we missed. Let's go and do some digging, shall we? But yeah, I'm I'm blown away by how like just detailed everything is, how beautiful everything is. It's just everything about it is great, honestly. Just like there's nothing I would rather be playing right now.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gay?
That's very true.
Sure. In silence.
In silence.
That's curious.
Gale, you're a pensive thinker. I like it. Scroll of darkness, dark vision, and a lot of good scrolls here. May want to look into it, Gale. Thank heavens we have a shovel. Believe that was the extent of what we needed. Nice. Nice, Gale. You did it without getting us stuck. Well done. And thank you. Because there's no way
What did you
Cloudbreaker is going to be...
Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said.
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark clouds across the mirror.
What's next?
No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Those companion talks are some of the best I've seen. Well, let's go chat up Nitty and see what she has to say. Vagabond clothes. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, really good voice acting, in fact. I've just been enjoying that as well.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No,
Let's go.
you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Just chat these guys
Take
up.
that back. Right.
Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Oh, look, Dragonborn. Where the weak have need, the strong have duty. You should stay.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
So I don't know if you guys noticed that, but there's a tiny bit of an echo, like they're in a cave.
How long
And
until Roland shows
like-
off his thunder wave?
they're in a cave, so the fact that they thought of that sound being a little bit different, it's awesome. Ugh, just small details like that that make this game so great.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Yeah, we should probably talk to someone about that. You're really locking down the grove.
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here? Don't you want to help them first?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters. I don't think they'll survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
Well, at least tell me what you're selling.
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Look at these bits and bobs. There are two ways to buy and sell items. Trading is quick and easy, but bartering will let you haggle for the best value. Alright, so... Okay, so we've got ring mail, which might be helpful. Got some rain dancer, create water, padded armor, hide armor, hedge wander. Interesting. Then we got another chain shirt. One less slashing damage, huh? Cool. Spell thief. Once per short rest, you regain a level 1 spell slot when you land a critical hit with the spell thief. Nah, that's not bad. Dragon's grasp. Deal an additional 1 to 4 slashing damage to burning targets. Yeah, alright. Speak with Dead, magic weapon, roaring thunder, darkness, scroll mirror image, supply pack, missile snaring. You can intercept missiles with ranged weapon attacks, reducing their damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier. So that's that. That's that cool monk ability. Sell off all these books, huh? I'll keep that, keep that. I probably should just keep one. Everything. Just in case. Spike shield. Woof. Bits and bobs he no longer needs, and I'm just giving him way more stuff. Love it. How much are you selling these things for? Probably come back to it. Alright, there was a sell all wares button at one point. But I can't remember where those buttons are. No, we don't want that anymore. Okay. Well, that'll be that, I think.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Alright, shall we? Moving on. How you doing over there? Working hard.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
I mean...
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
You never know. They will.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Heed the man's words, child. This form is highly efficient and a noble warrior.
Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Another escapee? Thank the heavens. I need all the help I can get.
Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Hunting the hells, Will. Seems like dangerous territory.
I'm no stranger to the infernal. Better to slay a devil before her fires burn common folk to ash. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Let's join forces. I'll help you cast this devil back into the hells.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Go to my camp and wait for me. I'll see you there.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well.
Well, thank you.
A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
They're just children. Why are you teaching them to fight? Shouldn't they be just kids?
It's that, or teach them to beg for their lives. The goblins will chase us to Baldur's Gate, and these kids know it. A warrior like you could lift their spirits.
You're just gonna get them killed. Probably by each other. That's hilarious. I will wipe out the goblin camp, ailing you instead. That way, they could be just children.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
And so do I.
Step, Harry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
Interesting technique. Having some trouble.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight, but I'm useless with a sword.
Alright, we got an athletics, insight, and detect thoughts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do athletics. Here, step aside, let me see that. Look, you wanna swing like this. and step like this. Your body's gotta flow. Nothing but successes. Let's go.
Like this, you mean? Step, step, strike. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
One last thing. Don't shout out your moves like that. Spoils the surprise.
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
Keep trading and keep working. I'm sure you'll make short work of any goblin that comes in your path.
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You'll do great. Battle axe, eh?
Step, parry, swing, lunge.
Gotta make sure we're not, you know, stealing anybody's stuff here.
Shoes. Where are my boots?
Because I don't want these guys to be angry with me.
How long until Roland shows
I'll
up
take
his
all their lemons, though.
wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Hey, Zoru.
True. How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Oh.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Don't you want to stay? Advantage in numbers, don't you think? Alright, let's check out our journal. We've got a lot to read. Alright, find Eddie. We know that one. Find the Githyanki Kresh. That's under finding a cure. We have save the refugees. Kaka, leader of the druids, ordered the tieflings to leave the grove. Zevlor fears they won't survive the road and asked us to intervene. So that's something we're going to do fairly quickly. Daughter of Darkness, that's Shadowheart. We learned that Shadowheart needs to reach Baldur's Gate to fulfill a mission for her goddess, though the details of that mission are a mystery. Blade of Frontiers recruited Will, a monster hunter known as the Blade of Frontiers. He is on a mission to kill Karlach, a powerful devil who is endangered to the entire Sword Coast. Alright. Talk to Zoru. We found Zoru. We should take Lizelle to see him. Or, now hear me out. We don't do that. We met a strange elf who had also been infected with the parasite. He was hostile at first, but agreed to join us when he learned we were infected too. Wizard of Waterdeep, a wizard named Gale, joined the party. He claims to have been on the Nautiloid, which means he's infected too. Then we have these completed ones. Alright. Let's grab the barrel. The Annals of Baldur's Gate, is that what that was? Ah, yes. Oh, a bunch of softies. I'm called. What's going on here?
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
This goblin is in need of judgment. I shall decide her fate.
I didn't ask for you to say a damn thing! Keep out of it!
You're angry, I understand. This is not the correct way of doing things.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You, move!
This won't avenge Cannon, and it won't change anything. Ooh. Ooh! Still rolling high. Woo, boy. Thank you.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because vengeance eats people alive. You'll grant the goblins 2 victories this day if you are to shoot her.
You'd better be right.
Takes one to know
It's
one.
all right, Arca. Let's go.
Now you, goblin.
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one! Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Yes, Diz. Reasons, for sure. And, yeah, well, we'll try and keep the holiness up, man. Who's the Absolute you're so fond of? Is it your god?
Goddess! We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
An all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage. Seems interesting.
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the Teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Booyog. The goblin word for magic. Primitive to a fault, but not entirely without merit.
Well, I would certainly like to meet her.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Actions have consequences, Saza. Maybe use this time in the cage to reflect. And, well, maybe you'll survive.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
Just like yours, if you want to see your own.
Oh, you Teeths are all boring. Even your cages
Tiring
are...
business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring.
Yeah, a little bit.
Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Rather important, no less. Well, all right, Gale. I'm listening.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
It's very gratifying to hear. Thank you, Gale. I appreciate the kind words.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat.
Are you sure? We've only been on the road for so long.
I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
You're having to manage several... Interesting. What kind of condition are we talking about?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Your illness causes you to consume raw magic. I'm going to need some details later. What kind of items are we talking about exactly?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Well, I'd be happy to help.
You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact.
Sorry, it is.
We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment that need arises. I hope I can count on you.
I didn't see that you were hoping to...
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs!
That you were trying to get me to choose dialogue options. I have a voting, like a poll feature, so I'll have to try that out for the next dialogues.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
And a whole chicken. Well, let's head down on over here. See what we got.
Don't be
Memnos.
grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Lift up.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
Nearly ready.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Understandable. All right, let's see. So let's check it out, Diz. Let's see if this works. So I'm gonna start a poll. See if this works. That's interesting. It's not showing up. There's no super awesome thing that pops up.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Well, let me check out what you've got. That's too bad, Diz. I was really hoping that would all work out really well. Yeah, I'll fiddle with it. Got a glaive, javelin, great club, Warhammer,
Don't be grumpy,
longbow,
We'll get to the city soon.
short bow, and a safeguard shield.
Not grumpy. The scowl on your face would frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate.
Looking forward to it. Damn,
I could use the target practice.
who uses wooden tools?
Let's go talk to Okta.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Agreed. Hungry warriors make for easy prey.
You've been on hard times too, huh?
No worse than what you're facing now, Okta.
Look in your eyes says otherwise. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
You're too kind.
True.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Is that everything?
I think that's a shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Don't say that.
I'm just sad. Bored.
I miss my forge.
Yeah, hearing everyone talk. Everyone's so depressed.
Good to be back behind the walls, have to say. For as long as that lasts. Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
If it ain't the fearless Goblin Slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot.
You might be, if you demonstrate more honor in your dealings. Let's be honest.
Please. A good sword will get you farther than honor any day.
Why not have both?
What do you want, anyway? I ain't local. I knew the fella in charge, but barely said 2 words to the devil's swarm in his place.
I hope to speak with that fellow you were with. Do you know where he is?
Aye. His name's Halsin, and if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now.
Can I take a look at that contract?
Job's all yours, if you got a death wish.
That I
There's
do.
a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
I mean, good point. Do you know where the relic can be found?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Okay. Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
So positive.
Ain't leaving town for
Excuse me.
a while after this.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Good luck to you both.
Thanks. I suppose we'll all need it.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
People tend to stare at me. I'll be keeping to myself. People tend to stare. I'll be doing odd jobs here and there.
Know what you mean.
Do we ever?
But I've heard there's all sorts in the city. It might not be like it was in El Terrell. I mean, in Baldur's Gate, they give you a chance.
Let's
Good
hope
luck
that's
to
true.
you. Wish us a little too. I think we'll all need it.
told you I
Sorry, I
don't
just want to adjust the
have it.
sound just a little bit.
How stupid are you?
Oh, I want to get in on this conversation of the shouting match.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not.
Only going to ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket.
I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head.
If you stole the man's locket, you better do as he says.
I said I don't have it. Maybe he dropped it running away from those big, scary goblins.
You little split-tongued freak!
Don't you do it. You're not fooling anyone. Why'd you take it? Ooh! A DC of 5 and I barely make it. Ooh my gosh.
What kind of question is that? Why does anyone steal anything?
Fine. I have the stupid amulet. Take it.
No. You will sit here and you will tell me. Why did you steal it?
To impress a girl, most like.
It looked like my mother's, all right? Just take the damn thing and leave me alone.
Keep it, kid. You need it more than me.
Poor kid.
Nah, that's a made-up story. You fell for it. Icaron. I love how everyone has
We've
a
known
name.
enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Oh, you won't get any grief from me.
Where did I put that old bucket?
It must be time by now.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
Rocking it right now. Getting some serious grove power. We still haven't done a long rest this whole game. Really making it last. Kind of cool. Zevlor.
Have you spoken to Korga?
Oh, I have not. Sorry. Whoops.
No word from the scouts yet.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Alright. Let's go talk to Kaga. Maybe stop the Druid Grove from closing forever. Actually. Oh, there's a way up there. We'll get it there later. We'll get it when we talk to Zevlor again.
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
I'm gonna talk to Strange Ox. I'm going to first cast Speak with Animals. And now I'm gonna talk to the Strange Ox.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox.
I love this.
How quaint.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, have you ever met anyone who could speak to oxen?
A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
Did you come from El Terrell with the others?
I suppose I did. Yes. I had quite a life in El Toro. Chewing cud, pulling carts, etc.
I just heard an ox say, etc. Well, there's something strange about this ox, and I'm not sure what it is, and I've got a -1, so here's hope I roll real high. High enough. Awesome.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
There's more to you than meets the eye. Care to explain?
No. You are incapable.
Incapable? Out with it, cow. You're going to regret it. Oh, I am one intimidating dragonborn.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this, move. Tick-tock.
Funny.
Interesting. Let's talk to Donnie.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Or boring. You alright?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Anything else on your mind?
He's still staring right past you.
I'm going to leave. Sorry. Not fooling me. We'll pick up some metallic gloves. Speaking of which, we should do some inventory. Or some equipping. Okay. So, we've got some open slots for some cool equipment. We're gonna hit the sort button. Sort by type. Perfect. All right. We're gonna send all these to Gale. No, that was meant for Gale. Give that to Gale. Give that to Gale. We'll give that to Shadowheart. Rave Enfeeblement, we'll give that one to Gale as well. Shock and Grasp. Go with Shadowheart. I think she'll be more in melee than anyone else. Okay. We have Gloves of Power. What is that? What does that give? Sleight of Hand. That's going straight to you, Astarion. There we go. We have a stamped handbill. That's probably our sick contract for the night song. Leather boots to replace what? Other leather boots. Nice. We have metallic gloves, strength saving throws. Put that here. Oh yeah, we're looking good. You're not wearing much padded armor. I think that's everything. Yep, that's everything I need. Oh, finally, we have a trap disarm toolkit. Holy crap. There's no way I'm failing this. Sick. All that for 5 pieces of gold. Hardly seems worth it. Dr. Mattis?
Whoa, hey, can't say I've ever seen someone like you before. Go on, take this ring. It's lucky.
That was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
No, leave it in your thoughtful care.
Please, let us through.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
My daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back! Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Well, that ended quickly. Easy.
Come, Magrin, give him a chance. You, get back!
I'm at a safe distance. I'm not looking for trouble. Can you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate you doing it. Even though...
You there! Hello!
Oh. Hello.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
I love a dramatic man myself, and yes, I was a bit close for comfort. What questions?
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Common variety goblins led by a lasher and flanked by booyogs. That's essentially how it went.
My, a scholar after my own heart.
Really rolling them
Spent much time among goblins.
intelligence checks really well. I'd rather not say. I'll be done here.
Far be it from me to pry. Now, as you were saying, Lasher, Booyag, And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
A brass or silver dragon would die a million deaths before allying with goblins.
Witnesses noticed red dragon marching at rear.
Ah, red.
Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
They called out the name like a war cry. It's rather interesting.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
The scandal. Goblin superstition. Not worth the ink and parchment.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind.
Oh, really?
I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
And dawdle we shall not. And, please be careful. Goblins are not known for their mercy.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
I'm not sure if I...
Until we meet again.
I'm not sure if I trust a man who says potion. But I'm gonna be completely honest. There's only a certain variety of people that say potion. I'm gonna talk to Tusk.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Well, he's excited to get married. If boars get married.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Koga? Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. She must pay the
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Prisoner? She's a crime.
She's a parasite.
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Here we got some persuasion. Some more paladin and persuasion. Oh, I can do this with speak with animals is still up. Sick. All right. Hiss, snake, don't hurt the girl.
Silence. I answer only to mistress.
Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Ooh, give me that guidance, please. Oh, no! Oh, that's not good. Oh, well. Well, no persuading her.
No. The tiefling remains until the rite is complete.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
And I succeeded, nature? Come on. Imprisoning her empowers the refugees. Are you willing to risk insurrection? Oh, and I have advantage, baby. Let's go. That's a natural 20. Oh, that was a natural 1. Woo! Good thing I've got.
It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga.
Master
what?
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Kaga, we have to talk.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
1 second, actually. Only a monster would threaten a child like that, Kaga.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Problem is, you were not defending your brood. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road, Kaga. Don't be so heartless.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems at best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
I'm not sure if this is the correct way, Kaga, but as it goes. Galen, you wanted to talk?
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
And to figure out who you are. Glad we intervened.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Shadowheart, you wish to talk?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now.
Yes, what was going on?
It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
Well, don't you want to talk to me about it? How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Alright, I will. For now. Yeah. She's an owie. Okay. Ooh, we get a wicker chest. I'll take a peek at that. Knife and a plate. Yeah, nothing I really wanna. Alright, be very careful about this.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Ah, Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
I will wait patiently.
This may be cat. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I'm looking for Nettie. I believe that's you.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Know anything about, Oh, I hear Halsin's the best healer around. Need to find him.
You and every other soul here. I can help if something's wrong. I'm no Master Halsin, but I can manage.
Understandable. Do you know anything about mind flayers?
Why are you asking?
I have a tadpole, and I'm looking to get rid of it.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know them. Can you help me, Nettie?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Might be able to help.
We need to be quick. This way.
Oh, animation on that is quite good.
Head on in.
Yeah, I'll head on in. Not a care in the world.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Ooh. Drow and I have the same kind of parasite?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. I pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
What's that plant? Will it help?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
Nettie.
But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
It might. What aren't you telling me, Nettie?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that.
Mm-hmm.
I want to help you. But I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
Yeah, sussy cure indeed. Nothing more strange than I've already seen. Pointed out.
Nothing? You're sure?
But if someone else has a tadpole, our minds can merge.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flayer ship, in fact. I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead.
Mm-hmm.
But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself.
Yeah, I sure do.
This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I swear. On the oath that I carry.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal indeed. What do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born.
That's
the
not
thing
been a
in
day
your
yet.
skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time?
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, He saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So you think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds fantastic. Exactly. She seems to know a lot. All right. I'm gonna find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there.
I already spoke with him. I have a plan.
All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Why learn poison? Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than
A
becoming a
bullywug
mind
trumpet.
flayer.
That's cool.
Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Mm-hmm. Let's just harvest some mugwort over here. I'm stealing all your plants. Hope you're okay with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Alchemy, you never know when it's gonna really come in handy. You know?
Something over there.
Stone slab. Oh, up. I'm not... I don't want to start nothing. Just leave it alone for now. Till the druids really make me mad. Then I'll just start stealing all their stuff. For now. Just...
By Sylvanas, I just want my bed.
Working hard, huh? It's understandable. Well, let's go talk to Zevlor. Oh, don't be such a whiner, Astarion. Man, guys, we talked to an ox. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Not to mention PTSD with snakes.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
This could have ended badly. I'd keep an eye on her if I were you.
The Nine Hells will sooner freeze over. But we'll try.
That's good enough for me. Chimera's locket. Ooh.
It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us.
Don't take your eyes off my hands.
Well, if it's any consolation, I can help you.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. That was stupid and reckless.
Have we talked to Rachel? I don't think we have.
Lives are at stake, and the
Cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Alright, to Zevlor. To Zevlor. Making our way over to Zevlor.
Swing and swivel and wait. Wait. Now lunge.
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
Love he's calling out his moves.
And reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blood.
Alright, let's look at our... Okay, complete. Find Goblin's Priestess. Okay, save the refugees. Find the Night Song. Daughter of Darkness. Spoke to Shadowheart. Wizard of Waterdeep. Gale told us he needs to consume the weave from powerful magic items. Alright, Zevlor. Here's the deal.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Seems like leaving the grove is your best option. Or can we delay the ritual
You
at all?
saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Then why don't we get rid of her?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it.
And I don't mean
the
by
druids
killing.
would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
But I'm not so murderer for hire. Perhaps if Halcyon came back, she would see sense.
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
Let's bring Halcyon
Just
back.
Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zevlor.
Walk, 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 walk. Uh-oh, I did a naughty.
Goblins, gnomes. So many ways to die.
Let's talk to Lucresa,
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
And that we can. Fight and win. You don't fight to fight for fight's sake.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
How you gonna take my gold if you're dead?
I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse.
Okay.
After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us.
You're on.
Excellent. And since I ain't one to leave a debt unpaid, that means we're destined to meet in Baldur's Gate. Looking forward to it.
See you there.
Gnomes. So many ways to die.
Ooh, man. Let's check out over here. Ah, it's going well today. Standard. It's going real well. So far, I haven't died or taken a long rest. I'm gonna see how long I can go without taking a long rest. And my companions start.
The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
My companions will start
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
complaining. My companions are gonna start complaining. It's gonna be great.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Can I spy with my little eye? Something's wrong indeed. What if I hop down? Ooh, I can. I'll take 1 damage if I do that though.
You're going to be alright.
Ed,
He's so pale.
let me help.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
Okay.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Until I rest. His wounds look deep. I might be able to help. I might be able to help.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
I'm gonna try to block him out.
Useless. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He is a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the druid Halsin.
I don't know any druids.
And you must be mistaken. I am no true soul.
What?
What are you doing? Your sword, brother! Now!
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin Sazzy.
Critical miss? Gale, you're the master of the arcane. What happened? Alright, so you've got advantage from high, so that means you get a cool sneak attack, am I right? Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's 12 points of damage, baby! Oh, we're gonna hide for sure. I'll just move over here. All that good. Oh. What? Cast 2 spells. Lame. Alright, let's do a hop, a skip, a hip. Can I get a hip, a hop, a hip, and a hop? That's okay. It's okay. You can be entangled. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Everyone is fine. 60 and 84. Let's go with the 84. Max damage. That's what you like to see. I'm gonna sneak up on this guy. 50%. That's a high defense if I've ever seen one. And what have I got? I got 1, I got one to whack with. Turn the faithless. Nature's wrath. Nah. Let's just a whack, shall we? Ooh, I hit. Do I want to knock him out? I mean, I'm gonna be... Yeah, I'll Divine Smite that bad boy. Yeah. And I'll just get right next to her. Maybe a bad use of spell slots, but... yeah, that's satisfying. Very nice. Yeah, I don't want... we'll be fine. Target outside of normal range. That's fine. Let's hop on down, shall we? Minus 2 HP. This one might be a little bit easier. Nice. You are also entangled, but... Hey, how did you beat me on an athletics check? Excuse me? Hop on out. Courageous charge. She's off balance. Get him. Nailed it. What if I shove her into Shadowheart? Will that do anything? Well, I will. This will actually get her a little bit closer to. So I'll shove her out and follow up. Get a little closer to Gale, so I can just firebolt on her. Well, it'll win. Sorry.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves.
Excuse me?
Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
I'm going. The tadpole is toying with you. I will. Resist must. Resist. Urge. That's what I like to see.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
What was that? Somebody please tell me. What in heaven's name was that? Terrifying. It's just one to loot the corpse. Ooh. I know what I'm putting on. Some wicked chainmail. Let's type. This is going straight to Astarion. Yep. Gorgeous. Where's my chainmail? Leather gloves. We'll give those. Oh, still have this guy. Oh no, he's wearing those. We'll give Shadowheart the leather gloves. Dancing lights. Give that to Gale. So we don't need torches anymore. Okay, back to what we were doing. Chainmail. Yep. AC 18, baby. Let's go. Starian's still a little bit on the weaker end of things, but that's fine, I guess. Well, I hopped up on here. Where did I go? Oh, look at that. Still plenty of spaces I need to go over here. And that's where I need to go. So why don't we... Alright, so our final thing of the day. What we're going to do is we're going to sneak up here. Hop up here. See if we can't get this dark away and this dark away. Really discover the whole map. And, you know, pick up all the alchemy ingredients on the way. And then next time I will take a long rest. Oh, that's where we came from. I got so curious, I wanted to see what the stone door is. That's how we do things, Diz. We just look around everywhere. I did find my shovel. I found the shovel.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign.
Oh. Whoa. Back up. Back up.
A few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders.
Comes with the territory. Someone's getting whacked right now, Gale. Someone's getting whacked. Come on. Oh my gosh. Gale, why'd you have to talk to me right there? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Why'd you have to do that to me, man? Now I'm gonna have to do that battle over again. All right, well, we're gonna do that battle one more time. And then we'll hang up our hat on the fact that we... Oh my gosh. Yep. You know, I think that's not going to be the final time that happens. Let's be honest. It's probably going to happen several times more. And I need to make a better habit of saving. Or else people are going to die of fiery death. Several times, maybe. Holy crap. So what about you guys? You got great plans for today? Oh yeah, he really wanted to talk. Something very important on his mind.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Something's wrong indeed.
Hang on, Ed. You're going to kill Ed.
So pale.
Woo, look at that jump.
You're a true soul. You can't die.
I don't...
You, not the mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illicit power is beyond reach until you rest.
Until I rest, yep. How's that? How are your stream stuff doing, huh, Diz?
And I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar, useless.
Protect them.
He's with your... Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. We know that all too well, sir.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but the Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
I don't know any druids.
What? The Absolute is our goddess. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will.
A true soul, like... And when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Wait! You! Brenna! Kill him!
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin Sazza. Curious.
Hmm. Oh, cool. Like, what kind of assets do you have? That's so much damage. Holy crap. Ooh, good move. Oh, cool. That takes a skilled hand there, Diz. One that I can't say I know too much about. I mean, I try my best for my own stream, but I'm not like a pro like you. Come on, baby, where is it? Oh, that's a well-placed spot there, sir. Holy crap, that's a good spot. Wow. Yeah, so he's a pretty good streamer himself. So he's mainly talking about getting his stream all professional and such. Aha! Watch and learn. Alright, why don't we do our checks really quick and then we'll end our day.
Resonate. Your limbs, why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, critical success. Woo! Woo!
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host.
Like I said, I just wanted to steal this man's sausages. That is all. And I'm going to give myself leather gloves and equip that, so now I'm at 18. Sick. Rockin'. Rockin' and rollin'. Alright. Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I will not be streaming this Thursday on account it's my wife's birthday. So, sleeping in, preparing for all that and all that good stuff. So, I will see you guys next week for wonderful some more gaming sessions. I honestly can't wait because I'm enjoying this so much. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, in the Path of the Ancients in Baldur's Gate 3. Have a fantastic day, you guys. You're gonna have a good one. I can already tell. See you around, fellas.